Well, one of my favourite UK bands from the 60s was this particular one, the Hollies. And this is, I particularly like this compilation of theirs, The Air That I Breathe, the very best of the Hollies. It was released in 1993 to celebrate 30 years of the Hollies. What always attracted me is the harmonies between Alan Clark and Graham Nash. Of course, Graham Nash wasn't with them, you know, for the prolonged period of time, but on many of the hits as well. This one consists of The Air That I Breathe, Bus Stop, Just One Look, Yes I Will, Look Through Any Window, He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother, I Can't Let Go, We're Through, Searching, Stay, I'm Alive, If I Needed Someone, Here I Go Again, Stop, 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 On a Carousel, Carry On, King Midas in Reverse, Jennifer Eccles, Listen to Me, Sorry Suzanne, I Can't Tell the Bottom from the Top, Gasoline Alley Bread, Hey Willie, Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress. There's an interesting video interview with Alan Clark talking about the writing and making of Long Cool Woman in a Black Dress. It's on YouTube. Check it out. I recommend that. There's a few of them where he's interviewed. The Day That Curly Billy Shot Down Crazy Sam McGee and The Woman I Love. Now, I'd re-sleeved this. I'm probably going to have to re-sleeve it again. It says produced by Ron Richards, except track 26, The Woman I Love, which was produced by Mike Moran and Tony Taverner. Out on EMI, this. I'd re-sleeved it, and that's the actual CD. Yeah, that I breathe in there. Takes up less space. I've made a couple of videos on that palaver, but I just loved their sound. I just absolutely loved the Hollies sound. I think they're still touring today, and Tony Hicks guitar playing, amazing. That man must have a painting up in his attic because he never seems to age. There's a booklet in with this. They'd covered various Bob Dylan tracks. It tells the musical tale of one of the most successful bands for the last 30 years. Throughout the 60s only, the Beatles scored more hits, and few can question the Hollies' place alongside these heavyweights in Britain's homegrown Hall of Fame. For the first 11 years of their career, the Hollies had 27 chart singles out of 28 released, and 17 of these made the top 10. And although you'll rarely see the word Hollymania in the history books, the band had more than their fair share of screaming fans. But unlike many of their contemporaries from that era, the Hollies survived not only the hysteria, but also the whole decade. And he goes on and on and on, talks about various songs. But it doesn't say who wrote these sleeve notes. Anyway, even though it's from oh, here we go, hang on, I think I found it now. It was by Andy Davis, Record Collector magazine, which it says right on the back of this. But it's a very good compilation, and I think the sound of it stands up, even though it's that many years old, from 1993. They've had greatest hits out before, but I think, for my money, that this one is probably about one of the best. If you've got CD player in your car and you've got a copy of this, stick it on and just go on your journey, because it'll bring lots of memories back anyway. Okay, if you're a Hollies fan, let me know, and I'd like to hear what your favourite tracks of the Hollies are, what favourite singles. I do remember being in a local town, and in the Oxfam shop there, this is going back some years ago, they had a tatty scratchy copy of I'm Alive that they were wanting about £20 for that. I thought, you've got no chance. No chance. That's just crazy. It's not as if it's been signed by anyone. Anyhow, hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, take a like, and if you've not subscribed, good time to subscribe. And then you don't miss any of my my videos of all the odds and sods that I've got in my collection. Bye for now.